Throughout history, the Catholic Church has documented hundreds of cases of incorruptibility, bodies of saints that, despite the passage of time, refuse to decay. Whether viewed as divine miracles or unexplained natural preservation, these incorruptible saints continue to draw pilgrims, skeptics, and scientists alike. Saint Pius X. When Pope Pius X died in 1914, his remains were placed in a glass coffin beneath St. Peter's Basilica. Decades later, when his tomb was opened, witnesses were astonished. His body was almost completely intact. Even his papal vestments looked untouched by a century's passing. Today, his serene face still rests under glass as if the Pope were only asleep. Saint James of the Marshes. Born in 1391, Saint James of the Marshes was a Franciscan preacher known for his fiery sermons and deep devotion. When his body was exhumed years after his death, witnesses reported that it was perfectly preserved, his skin soft and lifelike. His incorrupt remains rest in Naples, Italy. Nearly 6 centuries later, still untouched by decay. Saint Zita. Zita was a humble servant girl from Lucca, Italy, who died in 1272. Known for her kindness to the poor, she became the patron saint of domestic workers. When her body was uncovered centuries later, it was found mummified yet perfectly recognizable. Her peaceful face remains visible beneath glass in the Basilica of San Frediano, where pilgrims still come to see the woman who lived her faith through service. Saint Therese of Lisieux. The little flower. Therese died young, just 24 years old. In 1897, when her body was exhumed in 1910, witnesses described it as remarkably preserved despite being buried in damp conditions. Today, her relics are displayed in the Carmelite convent of Lisieux, France, and continue to travel the world, drawing millions who feel her presence still radiates through time. Saint Virginia Centurione bracelli. Born into nobility in 1587, Virginia turned away from wealth to care for the sick and the poor. After her death in 1651, her body was discovered incorrupt, her skin still pliable and unmarked by decay. Her preserved remains rest in Genoa, Italy, a testament to a life of compassion and humility that the Church believes was touched by divine grace. Whether miracle or mystery, the incorrupt bodies of these saints continue to challenge science and